Hey, what is going on, everybody? Ultimate Gallus here. Whew. More than likely, by the time this goes up, every bit of footage from the BIW West Monroe shows up. If you have not watched that yet, wow, man. From beginning to end, all fun, good matches, and like some standouts. First time I seen Hunter Law live and in the BIW ring was great. Anthony Anderson, getting to see him was great as always. Of course, we had Frankie Thomas there. Oh, Christian Blake. I was trying to remember earlier. Trying to remember Frankie Thomas on Christian Blake. But yeah, Cale Conley taking Eddie Martinez. Cale's become a regular in BIW, so is Eddie, which is always a great thing to see. But man, Edge Stone, who was cool as shit, got to talk to him a little bit. He'll be up on the channel before then. Ask him about where the footage is going up. Versus former Ring of Honor World Champion, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, former Impact Tag Team Champion, and now AEW Superstar Matt Taven. Oh, dude, that match was so good. And then this main event that was like just a crazy beatdown. Ray Fury diving on the four guys. Brawl. I got to protect my table. They're beating each other with a trash can and chairs. Just amazing stuff. Go watch it. All right, what we got here? Woo! This is oh man, I love this cover. This is the Wrestler Annual. Oh, this is just Wrestler Annual. There's no the on the cover. Summer of '88. And what this did is these were $1.95. So these were what? Was it $1.50 by '88? These are about 50 cents more because you got in these centers. You can see here. What's it say? Yeah, color star shots. The Rock Morocco and the Road Wars. Yeah, the original Rock was Don Morocco. It's reprinted articles. Some from within the last couple of years. Some really old. I never really picked these up because they cost a little bit more. It'd be one of those where like, oh, I had a little extra money that month, or I get to the newsstand and the other wrestling magazines going, okay, I'll pick up an annual, pay a little more. But I got these for about cover price, and this one's in great shape. This is for sale. If you're watching this and want it, it's I'm asking $15. If you want to get it from me like in person or a show. If I gotta ship it, we'll figure out shipping. But I might be able to cut you a little deal on the actual price if I gotta ship. According to how you want it shipped. But there, everybody's favorite, shirtless, beardless, Doug McKay ad. Doug McKay rocking them Wranglers. Here comes Doug, he's a Wrangler. Was that the song? I don't remember that song. I watched Clarkson, I don't remember that song, okay. Introduction. I'll tell you, okay, but usually it's like 81, 85. Oh, look, Leonard Hagler. I remember hearing about this fight. I remember Hagler in somebody's house watching on pay-per-view for $20. And of course, lots of house ads. And that's the thing. There's not many non-house ads in PWI back then. These two are not house ads. By house ads, I mean ads are from companies that are outside the corporation that publishes the magazine. Like, a perfect example, if you're reading a DC comic, you see a bunch of DC comic ads, that's house ads. But you see an ad for a Toyota, that's not a house ad. So non-house ads. We got, a locksmith, we got the beardless Doug McKay. House ad subscription. The Rockview Center, this is them, VHS house ad. This month, advertising 2 issues. Don't have that. I don't have that Wrestler. Dude, back then, I would have killed for $42 to get a year subscription. Man, 3 issues. 3 wrestling magazines a month. I ain't got to say, make sure I get there in time. Fuck yeah. 88, I would have been, 14? Yeah. The super specials, the letters. The Color Super Special is another one I never really bought because they were so expensive to me. Okay, non-house ad. This is not building ad. Wrestling Superstars and Wrestling 88. These were 4 issues a year. So these were probably like these annuals because I got a spring one, an annual too. Introducing Kurt Hennig, Larry Dax. Looks like my buddy Chris. There's Kurt Hennig. Hennig. Sorry, I threw a can away there. And for the Wrestler back issues. Rick Rude versus Billy Jack Haynes. I'm wrestling's sexiest star, but Rick Rude. I had the issue this story is from. It's an 85 issue. Who was that taking a picture? Angel. Okay. Rick Rude was so great. Okay, non-house ads. Oh God, look at the badges. Special investigator, special police, deputy sheriff, special officer, security guard, private detective, special police security guard. Oh Jesus, look real. Gritty beer, get rid of pimples. All the Pro Wrestling Illustrated junk. You know what else would sell now? Like the Mom Search 2 each, you get 5 each of them. The button, that's $5. The frisbee, yeah. I'm sure there's piles of sitting around somewhere. Look at Barry Windham's beat up ass. This has got to be old. Oh, here we go. Barry Windham's been having his problems lately. At the urging of the mystery man, at first known only as the Bone Buster, Jake the Snake Roberts broke Barry's nose to collect $1,100. Such a weird amount. A ban is in place on every single bone in Windham's body, offering $1,100 per bone to anyone who could break one or more bones. The name of the Bone Buster was debated for weeks. Finally discovered the Bone Buster was Windham's own tag team partner, Kevin Sullivan. Both Sullivan and Roberts in Florida is reeling from the unrestrained violence. Oh man, does this have to be? Is this before Kevin Sullivan goes evil? I'm guessing. I just watched the Florida CWF episode of Tales from Terror. Look at him. First thing, look at Unibrow Barry Windham there. Look how young he is. KO Max. I remember seeing KO. I never picked him. I never was a boxing guy. Dino Bravo, 1 down, 1 to go. Dino Bravo realizes the value of friendship. He's willing to sacrifice his own health and well-being to uphold the honor of a friend. John Studd and Kim Patera have learned that when they sneak attack Bravo's friend Tony Atlas. They made a terrible, dangerous mistake. Kim Patera with a big old fro. And that's the thing. I like Dino Bravo. Most people, hey, I didn't mind Dino Bravo. I can give a shit less about Kim Patera or Big John Studd. The videotape event of the year. Okay. I showed this ad in another video, but this time they got pictures. And it's the same to, no one of these tapes another one. It's just text. And this is Rockview, so this is a house ad. You heard about them. You read about them. Now you can see for yourselves. Japanese women's wrestlers are among the most athletic, agile, acrobatic, and vicious competitors in the entire mat world. Now, 2 sensational videotapes have been dynamic action of Japanese wrestling. Women's into your own home. Sample the excitement. Jaguar Yokota, the Crush Girls. Devil Masami, the Jumping Bomb Angels. Dump Matsumoto. These are legends of Japanese women's wrestling. They're all here and more included American superstar Wendy Richter. These matches direct from Japanese TV include the kind of action till now only satellite owners or Japanese fans could enjoy. These tapes are certain to become value collector's items. They include complete matches, not match excerpts. So we got 2 tapes here. And I'm not going to title on them. We'll have them some. You can see it there. Let's see what it was. Running time 70 minutes. And these tapes are each $32 plus $3 postage. That's $33, so $36 a piece for a barely over an hour tape. You got Wendy Richter and Devil Masami versus Ayumi Jumbo Hori and Okamura. Nancy Kumi versus Lucy Kayama. Monster Ripper and Devil Masami versus Ayumi Jumbo Hori and Mimi Hagaiwara. I'm guessing. Jaguar Rimi Yoka versus Tarantula. And Crush Linus Asuka versus Crush Girl Chiguchi Nagao. Now, I probably flubbed half those. Then Ride of the Rising Sun. Okay, I'll show you that cover. That cover. And Ride of the Rising Sun. It's not as bad. Is that? Yukari Mori and Ayumi Jumbo Hori versus Norio Tatino, I'm guessing. It's Izuki Yamasaki, the Jumping Mom Angels. Mask U and Keiru Dump Matsumoto versus Linus Asuka. Crush Cows. Jaguar Rima Yoko versus Los Galactica. VHS only. They're like, fuck you, Betamax. Nick Bockwinkel versus Hulk Hogan and Exile. Only the fans can bring him back. Hulk Hogan's viewed by many as the most potent threat to Nick Bockwinkel's AWA World Championship. Incredibly, and with no small difficulty, Bockwinkel fought back that challenge with such fervor that Hogan chose to leave the AWA completely. Now, AWA fans are circulating a petition to bring Hogan back to their arena. Wow. Really? Really? Were they? I knew of AWA. AWA is that thing where I knew of it. And one of their shows came on some channel my grandmother got once. Okay, I was about 5 or 6. She moved to actually Biloxi proper. I was about 6, so it was like 80, 81 when she got cable. I would catch it here and there, but she didn't watch it. I thought, like, I saw Crockett and WWE a lot, but Crockett mostly. In Georgia. But AWA's like, I heard about it. I didn't see AWA until the very, very dying days when it was on ESPN, and it just was horrible. I'd watch it. I was so glad when USWA Texas was on there, and then Global. It's like, okay, good wrestling. What makes Apollo fly? No wrestler in the world can match the speed, agility, and grace of the remarkable man from Argentina, but to be able to do Apollo doesn't really take more than desire to do or ordinary training exercise. Look at this fucking leak this dude's got. And so you see how the page difference? Okay, that's because we're getting to the colors. So boom, we got the Rock Morocco and the Road Warriors. And honestly, I wouldn't give a shit about the Apollo article. I would take it out for that. I just wish the Ric Flair one wasn't on the back. Ric Flair, I won the NWA title and turned it down. To most wrestlers, the NWA Championship is one of the greatest prizes in all of professional sports. Ric Flair claims it turns back on title as if it didn't matter at all. Can this be true? Read the shocking story and decide for yourself. Good pictures, though. Taking Harley. $44.95, $15 off list price. Beta or VHS, and they want. Oh, that's what postage included. Okay, so it's $39. It's $40 plus $5 shipping, basically. So Lords of the Ring and then Ring Masters, which Ted DiBiase's paralyzed in fear. I know will die in the ring. The fear of death in the ring has haunted Ted DiBiase in a profound way since he began his wrestling career. In the story, for the first time ever, DiBiase talks to the press about his most personal agony. Great picture of Ted. I've met Ted. I live in Mississippi. I've lived in Mississippi a good chunk of my life, and I live in mid-Mississippi now, not that far from Ted DiBiase. I've met Ted. And nice guy. He's done some dirty shit that we suspect. The whole scamming the food stamp fund thing, funneling through the church. But I met him was long before then. Who's he taking on these pictures? John Tatum and Jack Victory. So he's a Mid-South guy still. Gorilla Monsoon plus Bulldog Brower equals a busted ring. When Bulldog Brower and Gorilla Monsoon slammed into each other after bounce off the ropes, you could feel the breeze in the balcony. But then, when they both missed flying tackles, the result was much more than a breeze. And see the ropes down. That's an old-ass article. I don't remember ever seeing Gorilla Monsoon wrestle at all. So, like, I don't remember seeing Bobby wrestles with the Weasel Suit match. Did he actually wrestle? I don't remember. I don't remember now. Bring back issues. Some more house ads. And now, so you're starting to get into the old stuff. Look, like the ends of the articles, so they're always continued. Let's see. Apollo was from 71. Hogan was from 83. Flair was from 79. DiBiase's 87. That makes sense. Bulldog Brower, Buster Ring 71. Okay. I do like that to give you that info. Oh, the old Charles. Is that the Charles Atlas? Charles Atlas ad. Not a house ad. But just house ad after house ad after house ad. Yeah. Viva la Lucha Libre! Oh, Puerto Rico. See, I think Lucha Libre. I do not think Puerto Rico. To me, they don't work a lucha style to me, but I get you. I know what lucha means, so I get you. Inside wrestling. Might be next thing, get a big stack of those. So I'm going to use these annuals as the buffer between this and the next run, because this should be episode 11. So I had 10 magazines, but I got 11, 12. I think it's 7 more, so it's 19 now. And I'm probably going to get a few more, so this is going to be going on for a while. I think I'm just going to do 2 days a week. Might go down to 1 day a week, make it last a little longer. It's recording. And then we got our ratings. And what I like is they don't have that stupid world class shit, and the NWA is basically world class, which we all know. So let's see what we got here. Okay, Flair. Okay, this is our top 10 for singles wrestling. Flair, which was NWA World Champion Tom Hogan's #1 contender for the vacant WWF title. How's he number 1? Hook Dog Man's ready to hit him. Okay. Number 3 is Dusty Rhodes, U.S. champ. 4 is Luger, number 3 contender NWA title. 5 is Henning with Kurt Hennig, which is AWA world title. 6 is Al Perez, he's the world class champ. Ooh, God. 7 Sting, who's number 2 contender NWA title. Oh, sorry, my eye is itching just a little bit. 8 is Randy Savage, number 1 contender WWF IC title. The IC champion's not listed on here. That's great. 9 is Stampede. He's 9 is Owen Hart Stampede North American champion. 10 is Bruce Beefcake, who is the number 2 contender to the IC title. Tag team: Sully Blanchard and Arn Anderson with the NWA World. Ray Martel and Tito Santana, Strike Force. They were the WWF World. Eaton and Lane, that's the Midnight Express second version. That's US tag. Demolition, that's WWF number 1 contenders. Midnight Rockers, AWA World. Brett and number 2 WWF. British Bulldogs, that's number 3 WWF. Warlord and Barbarian, number 2 NWA. Rock and Roll Express, number 1 contenders AWA. Oh, Midnight Rockers, wow. Then, wow, Bruce Hart and Brian Pillman, the NBA Stampede International Tag Champions. Okay. And I'm just going to look at, let's look at AWA here, because I didn't watch a lot. I was talking about AWA. Kurt Angle, Greg Gagne, I just don't give a shit about Wahoo. I like Kevin Kelly, and Nails, don't give a shit. Bob Orton Jr. is okay. Sold Out Houston fucking sucks. Brian Niles, Brian Von Rash, he's okay. Jerry Snagovich? Is it Jerry Sag? I mean, Jerry Sagovich. Is that Jerry Sags, the grappler? Is that the real grappler? He's good. Jeff Jarrett, okay. And that's the world class. It's got some good talent, but Al Perez has got the title. I mean, you got Michael Hayes, Kerry Von Erich, he'd be okay there. Chris Adams, yeah. Terry Gordy, yeah. Kevin Von Erich, yeah. Terry Taylor, yeah. Matt Bourne, yeah. Eric Embry, yeah. Steve Simpson, Ice Manky Parsons, yeah. But Al Perez has the title. Stampede, which I don't remember Stampede being listed before. Owen Hart's the big guy. Gama Singh, Muckin Singh, that would be with Bastion Booker eventually. Jason Terrible, I don't know who that Jason Terrible is. Brian Pillman, Chris Benoit, Steve DeSalvo. He was the second Ultimate Warrior. Hiro Hase, Bruce Hart, Kerry Brown, Rick Rogers. Okay, CWA, this is Memphis. Max Payne's the champ. Ooh. Tommy Rich, Bill Dundee. Bill Dundee's cool as shit. Manny Fernandez, Jeff Jarrett, Jimmy Jeff. Oh, Jimmy Jeff, Don Bass. God damn. Gary Young, okay. Eddie Gilbert, okay. TJ O'Connor, It's Continental USA. USA is like the Tennessee end. It used to be part of Southeastern, and Continental is like the Alabama, Florida, Mississippi end. Lord amongst their champion, who that might be Sid Vicious, I'm not sure, but then Dutch Mantel, Terry, Tom Pritchard, Dan Davis, the Bullet, Tony Anthony, Scott Armstrong, Scott Hall, Buddy Lindell, Frankie Lancaster, Hector Ray. I don't remember Frankie Lancaster enough to say anything about him. It's the only one on there I don't really remember a lot about. Is this where they explained it? Yeah. Goodbye, World Championship. But they're not as literally as the UWF. World Championship Wrestling still exists. You can see it every Saturday Sunday on the Superstation WTBS. We decided to follow your advice and remove the World Championship category from our ratings pages. It's simply a waste of space. Back in the September 87 issue of The Wrestler, we were asked readers whether we should eliminate the WCW category, citing the increasing influence of the World Championship area and the NWA, and noted the NWA ratings were almost exclusively nominated by WCW wrestlers. The majority of those respondents said that the NWA and World Championship ratings should be combined into one category. Before making any changes, we decided to take a closer look at the situation with the Florida area only a fond memory, and even more apparent, the World Championship and the NWA are virtually one and the same. Outside house. Outside ads. More. Yeah. Gordon Soley's Championship Wrestling Trivia. Anybody out there got a copy of this? Coming out of Florida? I would love to see this. I kind of like wrestling board games. I got to go back to Ollie's. I bought one at Ollie's this last wrestling show I went to, and it sold at the show. It was a Royal Rumble card game. Oh, sorry, I had to get support. But it looks fun. I mean, it's $30 was $4 handling back in '88, so that's expensive. That's probably limited for us. That's probably costs way more than that now. But I'm out, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed these. Dale, I know you do, but everybody else, I know. Snap Crackle Pops, I know you watch. They're doing good. They're doing good, and I'm gonna try to keep them up to 2 a week. But it's just the cord. I want to keep it going, and I don't want to have like a time frame when I don't have magazines. So, I'm out, everybody. Laters.